Marketing objectives. Marketing and innovation are the foundation areas in objective setting. Marketing and innovation are the foundation areas in objective setting. It is in these two areas that a business obtains its results. It is performance and a contribution in these areas for which a customer pays. It is somewhat misleading to speak of a marketing objective. Marketing performance requires a number of objectives. For example, it is geared toward existing products and serving in existing and present markets. Abandonment of yesterday in product, service, and markets. New products and service for existing markets. New markets. The distributive organization. Service standards and service performance. Credit standards and credit performance. Many books have been written about every one of these areas, but it is almost never stressed that the objective in these areas can be set only after two key decisions have been made: the decision on concentration and the decision on market standing. Wow. Archimedes, one of the great scientists of antiquity, is reported to have said, "Give me a place to stand on, and I can lift the universe off its hinges." Yes, this is what it is about mechanics, right? The place to stand on is the area of concentration. Wow. It is an area that gives a business the leverage. Yes, the leverage that lifts the universe off its hinges. Yes. The concentration decision is therefore crucial. It converts in large measure the definition of what our business is into meaningful operational commitments. The other major decision underlying marketing objectives is that on marketing standing. One common approach is to say, we want to be the leader. We want to be the leader. The other one is to say, we don't care what share of the market we have as long as sales go up. Both sounds possible, but both are wrong. Wow, really? Why? Obviously, not everybody can be the leader. One has to decide in which segment of the market, with what product, what services, what values, and one should be the leader. Wow. It does not do much good for a company's sales to go up if it loses market share. That is, if the market expands much faster than the company's sales do. Wow. A company with a small share of the market will eventually become marginal in the marketplace and thereby exceedingly vulnerable. Wow. Market standing, regardless of the sales curve, is therefore essential. Market standing is essential. The point at which the supplier becomes marginal varies from the industry to industry, but to be a marginal product is dangerous for long-term survival. Yeah. There is also a maximum market standing above which it may be unwise to go, even if there are no antitrust laws. Market domination tends to lull the leader to sleep. Monopolists founder on their own complacency rather than on public opposition. Wow. Market domination produces tremendous internal resistance against any innovation, and thus makes adaptation to change dangerously difficult. Whoa. There is also well-founded resistance in the marketplace to dependence on one dominant supplier, whether it is whether it is a purchasing agent of the manufacturing company, the procurement offer in the Air Force, on the housewife. No one likes to be at the mercy of the monopoly supplier. Yes. because you have no choice, right? You are no longer able to choose what you want, because there is only the things that is only supplied by one company, which is no diversity, no choice. Finally, the dominant supplier in a rapidly expanding, essentially a new market is likely to do less well than if it shared that market with one or two other major and competing suppliers. This may seem paradoxical, and most business people find it difficult to accept, but the fact is that a new market, especially a new major market, tends to expand much more rapidly when there are several suppliers rather than only one. It may be very flattering to a supplier's ego to have 80% of the market, but if as a result of the domination by a single source, the market does not expand as it otherwise might, the supplier's revenue and profits are likely to be considerably lower than they would be if two suppliers shared a fast expanding market. Wow. That's right. 80% of 100 is considerably less than the 50% of 250. A new market that has only one supplier is likely to become static at 100. It will be limited by the imagination of the one supplier who always knows what his product or service cannot or should not be used for. If there are several suppliers, they are likely to uncover and promote markets and end uses the single supplier never dreams of. And the market might grow rapidly to 250. DuPont seems to have grasped this. In its most successful innovations, DuPont retains a sole supplier position only until the new product has paid for the original investment. Then DuPont licenses the innovation and launches competitor deliberately. As a result, a number of aggressive companies start developing new markets and new uses for the product. Nylon would surely have grown much more slowly without DuPont's sponsored competition. Whoa! Its markets are still growing, but without competition it would probably have begun to decline in the early 1950s when new synthetic fiber were brought on the market by Monsanto and Union Carbide in the United States, by Imperial Chemicals in Great Britain, and by AKU in Holland. The market standing to aim at is not the maximum, but the optimum. Wow, optimum.